You're not going to believe this one. Kellyanne Conway is reported went recently on a show. This is according to Yahoo News. She went on one of these shows lately, the shows, it was Fox News. And she went on to discuss the GOP's electoral chances, and she admitted to host Laura Ingraham, and is reported that the party has some work to do with millennials and Gen Z. And she wonders why. You're kidding me. No, and this is not to say that the Republicans are doing something wrong, but have you talked to Gen Z? Do you understand them? Do you? No. You don't want to know anything they want to hear. They're worried about stuff you don't care about. Climate change. In fact, the Twitter responded, it was terrific. Climate change. Somebody, one of the Twitter followers wrote, instead of complaining how young people are voting for Democrats, maybe you and the party should actually do something to address our concerns. Instead of taking away our rights and banning books and drag shows. Listen to us and enact. See, this is what they're saying. And you can't say to them, no, you're wrong. No, you have to listen to them. They worry about stuff you don't care about. They worry about things you frankly think are stupid. I mean, this is I'm sorry to say this, but that's the main reason. So how do you get around this? Well, let me explain to you how you're going to do this. But first, a word from our sponsor. Noble Gold Investments have made it their mission to stay on top of the most important economic news. 3 bank runs in the last month. And these are the second largest and third largest runs in history. The government is taking steps to guarantee all deposits, and that means more money printing. Plus, the Fed is sitting on unrealized losses of approximately $1.2 trillion on their $8.3 trillion bond portfolio. And the Fed will continue to raise interest rates even if they tank the economy. Do you know who are the only ones not afraid? The ones that are invested in gold with Noble Gold Investments. Gold is the most stable asset outside of any government control. Thousands have approached Noble Gold Investments to get their hands on gold. Hurry and go to noblegoldinvestments.com to secure your wealth now. Bag a free 5-ounce America the Beautiful coin with each gold or silver IRA if you qualify. noblegoldinvestments.com. That's noblegoldinvestments.com. And remember, there's always a risk of investment and there's no guarantee of any kind. Now, right now, I would be less than honest with you if I didn't tell you that Kellyanne Conway didn't creep me out, especially the thing with her daughter and the husband. And I know this has nothing to do with anything. I'm sorry, but it does. And she's an opportunist, and she says some good stuff, and she was with Trump and was, I don't, But here is the story. If you watch Fox or whatever, young people today don't care about what you're talking about. The Fed, they should, or drag shows, puberty blocking. This isn't a big concern. I'm going to go a step further and tell you that young people are whacked. They worry about stuff that's ridiculous. But the best thing you can do is listen to Gavin Newsom. Listen to Gavin Newsom discuss what he doesn't like or like about Ron DeSantis, and that's it. The best thing he said was that he's going to run. He's going to run for 2024. I've been telling you this forever, okay? Now, he said, or has said, that one of the things he wanted Gavin Newsom to know is that a woman, if you follow this policy, a woman who is raped cannot terminate the pregnancy. Can you what? Cannot terminate. Wait a minute. What? This is what they're saying. Why? Because of this the right wing or the GOP, they're basically fractionalized, and a whole bunch of people think they're running the show, and they're saying stuff like abortion is going to be illegal, or abortion there's no right to an abortion or something. It means everything. This is an issue. How do you get around that? How do you get around it? What are you going to say about that, Kellyanne Conway? What are you going to say to young people? What Biden is doing is, I've already mentioned this, we've always mentioned this, they already have set up in the White House these influencer groups of people ready to go, ready to just do the most incredible job ever of I don't know what the word is, propaganda, maybe. It's incredible. Climate change. What are you going to do, laugh at them? You're going to dismiss them? Do I think there's climate change? Yeah, sure there's climate change. That's not the issue. We've already been through this a million times. The issue is what causes it, and can you do anything to fix it? And if you do something to fix it, are you the only one doing something to fix it? That's the issue. If you say, yeah, I've got some great legislation. Oh, wonderful. Any other country gonna? No. Is India, China? No. We're the only ones doing this. No. What do you want to do? You want to go to electric car? No. That's what makes them happy. They love that stuff. And the Democratic Party, that's exactly what they're talking about. We don't want to ban books. Don't say gay. And you're going to spend your whole time saying, wait a minute, Ron DeSantis didn't say don't say gay. He merely wanted to what? Go ahead. It doesn't matter. They're running on the misperception. So you're going to do one of two things. One, present ideas you have that they will like. And that is nothing. Listen, I don't know how to tell you this. But if you talk to anybody who is Gen Z, by the way, is talking to somebody who is left, or whatever it is, which is fine. I happen to be with them 100%. I'm pro-choice. How about that? I am. And let me go out and show pictures of these right-wingers, as they're portrayed, saying that no abortion. Really? You really want to do that? I think abortion should be rare. I think adoption is obviously the way to go. I'm against the death penalty. They're not even into that. They're not, believe me. Death penalty, no, they're not into that. They should be, but they're not. They're in a world right now where this is a group of very anxious, anxiety, scaredy cat people that work perfectly. Their ideas comport and jibe exactly with that of the left. Perfectly. I mean perfectly. Hand in glove. It's beautiful. Seriously. I don't know how to say it any other way than what I'm saying. It's just incredible. Incredible. Now, what are you going to do? Think about this. Trump might have been interesting at first because he was kind of like a bit of a rock star. And Hillary was unlikable. And Hillary and the Democrats basically torpedoed Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders was... Wait till AOC runs. AOC is going to run. Oh, yeah, baby. And when Gavin Newsom comes out, Gavin Newsom, oh, God. Oh, what are you going to do? You're going to bring out Ron DeSantis? You think he's going to... I'm telling you. So you got one of two things. You're not going to win them with policy because your policies basically are antithetical to theirs. So the other thing is to maybe destroy that which they believe in. Talk about their future. Talk about how they're not going to have anything. Student debt. How these people were fooling around with forgiving $10,000. Come on. You're being played for fools. Republicans are going to keep you out of war. This party. You want a future? You think climate change is something? Let's talk about nuclear winter. Let me talk to you about that. Scare the hell out of them. I don't know what to tell you. Because you don't have any policies they're going to go along with. And this drag queen stuff, this Matt Walsh stuff, that's great for Tucker. That's great. They're beyond this. They think it's you kind of acting crazy. You're going to have to speak and understand what they do. And now here's the best advice. And I've been saving it for last. You ready for this? It's very simple. Lie. Lie. That's what you do. You just lie. You tell them stuff and then change your mind. That's what the Democrats are doing because you're not going to be able to win by telling them the truth. The only thing you're going to do is to fool them into thinking that maybe, I think climate change is a good thing. I would maybe change. We got to save the planet. What does that mean? Save the water. I don't want to save the water. What are you talking about? Well, don't you want to save the air? Don't get me started with the air. Don't get me started with it. So Kellyanne, good for you. Kellyanne Conway has absolutely no interest whatsoever in trying to win over Gen Z. Ain't gonna work, okay? They've got you outmatched like you can't believe because... And I haven't even gotten to the elections yet. Oh, don't talk about that yet. So Kellyanne, or Kellyanne, remember, best thing going for you, lie. Just lie. Because the truth will not set you free. Like this video. Hit the little button to be notified of new videos and the like. Subscribe to it, like it. I think I've already been through this. And comment as you see fit.